My name is Brianna Henries, and I'm running for state representative of District 64 in East Providence. My story may sound familiar. A Black girl raised by a single mother faces adversity and poverty, but manages to overcome the odds. A story so familiar it can be found in any neighborhood across the state, although some not with the same happy ending that I had. I grew up in various cities, from Providence to Warwick, but no matter where we ended up living, my mother always made sure we had access to the best schools and programming. When we later became homeless and had to rely on the shelter of family and friends, we commuted out of district just to have access to better education. The worst part of being homeless wasn't that we didn't have our own beds or that we had to wake up even earlier to get to school. The worst part was knowing that my mom worked full-time as a resident service coordinator in the housing industry and still was unable to afford housing for her family. So many families have lived through the same struggle that mine did. No one should have to choose between rent and groceries or medical treatment and keeping the lights on. I've lived the consequences of our broken political systems. We need affordable housing and healthcare, equitable funding for education, and fair wages that allow families to not just only survive, but actually thrive. We need champions of change that will fight for economic, racial, and climate justice. We need representatives that are willing to speak up and shake up the status quo. I am the product of tenacity and perseverance. I'm a worker, an arts educator, and community builder. I know the battles working families face, and I plan to be a representative that actually represents the people. East Providence deserves better. Vote for me, Brianna Henries, September 8th, so that way we can fight for more for District 64.